It's about time,
My
bro.
boy.
It's
What's up,
about
bro?
time, bro. Nothing chilling, man.
How you feeling? How you
Good,
feeling?
good. It's
Anything?
amazing to be here.
How you feeling
Hey,
how you feeling with just everyday life? What you've been going through? You
I
know, like
mean, it's been good. Like, it's been a blessing, waking up every morning, just trusting in what you built, what you've been through, and just understanding your journey that you have, you been laying down for a long period of time. And everything is finally just doing what it needs to do because I believe in myself now. So I
okay.
feel like it's been good.
That's good,
It's
man.
been good, bro.
Mind been free, peace.
Gotta be free,
Okay.
especially living in this earth.
What
With everything going on in this world, you gotta be free. You gotta feel comfortable.
I want to start off with, for people who don't know Jalen, people who
Ooh.
don't know, we friends know you, family know
Uh-huh.
you. So for people who don't know Jalen, what's somebody like if somebody like see you, they like, oh, they see you interacting with somebody, they're like, oh, he's probably a chill dude. But what's something that people don't know about you?
Um,
For the
People that
average
don't know
person that
about me.
don't know you, you know what I'm saying?
Well, so for an average person that doesn't know me, so if you see me, I'm honest. I'm a nice person. Like I'll have a conversation with you, and I know a lot of things that a lot of people might not know. So I'm good at understanding what you're going through, and I probably can relate to it and help you out. So, and I'm a general manager, so I run a car wash. Um, I got a master's. I did a lot of things. Like, I mean, just if you want to know me, just pull up on me.
Yeah.
But my name's Jalen. I grew up in DeSoto. Mom and dad, good brother. You know, a lot of dogs in the house growing up.
Oh yeah, you got PetSmart.
Yeah, I love the dogs.
Yeah.
Know we got about 5, 6 of
Okay,
them, man.
okay, okay.
Bring the dogs, but it's
So
really.
you mentioned family.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about your relationship with your brother. Y'all growing up, things y'all kind of went through together, things
Ooh,
that what I'm saying every brother go through.
man, bro. That's one man right there. That's a tough man. Honestly, that's one of the toughest people I know that's on this earth, other than my girl. But my brother, like growing up, we had on and like our relationship wasn't close, but we built that close relationship growing older and older. And really me getting to understand him at an older age and everything that he's really been through and things that a lot of people haven't been through, like going through depression, losing his loved one that you don't know that feeling. So it's like that really built me to really truly understand who my brother was. So that's one person I kind of really look up to as far as like pushing and staying strong through tough times. So it's like, but my mom, she's tough. My dad, that's a funny man right there. He made sure that he had everything laid out for his kids, no matter what. No matter what, if we didn't do right, he made sure that he had everything laid out. And my mom, she made us tough. Like she made sure we was gonna work for her. She wasn't just gonna give us that shit. Like she was gonna make sure, like, all right, you gotta understand this before I give you this. Like you gotta go through this before you really gotta get this. Like she wasn't just giving a hand at my pops. He was gonna give it to us no matter what. If I got in trouble at school, I was younger. He say you gonna take my phone, gave it back to me the next day because he loved me. But my family though, we strong. We were the funniest family. Like if I have a YouTube right now, we'd probably be billionaires.
Right. Yeah.
Like
Just to the
we
person,
all act alike.
the
Like the
different
Sweeny family
personalities.
is a
Yeah.
strong family. It's like it's a strong bond. But yeah,
Okay, so you a big baseball dude.
love
You know what
baseball.
I'm saying? You
Love
heroes,
all sports.
heroes. Select baseball. You
Ooh,
know what I'm saying? Us average Joes
I
played
used to
at
be like that.
the us average Joes played at the Red Oak Wrigley. You
Like,
know what
there's
I'm
a
saying?
real story behind baseball. Like, especially with the heroes. Like, bro, baseball was really one of my favorite sports. Like, even like my first friend Jordan. Like, we grew up playing baseball since we were jits. Like that, we both started playing baseball together. So, and like we really took it serious. Like, bro, I could tell stories. Like, it's times where, man, we strike out, we mad as hell. Like, we throwing a
Who struck out
pitch.
the most?
I ain't strike out the most.
Okay.
Back then, I ain't gonna lie, it wasn't me. But I ain't gonna say. I was really like that back then. But
Okay.
me and Jordan was hitting home runs. But I was really like that. So, but really, like with the heroes, I was growing up, like, bro, I was really one of the top athletes. Like, as far as baseball, like, I played select, I played AAA, we went everywhere, played at all different colleges and stuff. So like baseball was really like that thing. But yeah, so but the story behind that is um so it was a time where I was like it was a time we was at this tournament. I think it was in Burleson, and it kind of took away my pride from baseball because like bro, I was killing. I made one of the craziest catches diving, and like this one play was to go to the championship to win the ring, and we never run the ring. And like bro, like I was a top player. Like every team wanted me, so like I missed the last to get the last out. I missed the ball, and it went under my legs.
Damn.
So like I still remember that time to this day, and kind of like it kind of killed me because I was like that person and missing that and not going following through with that play. And kind of like, damn, I fucked up. Like, damn, I lost it for my team. So it kind of killed my dream of loving it at that time. And it's like as it went older, went to another team. I tried to find it. Then I kind of played baseball in high school too.
Did you? Why did you stop playing baseball?
So like my freshman year, bro, I was the best team. I was the best player on the team at Red Oak High School.
What
I
year
was
was this?
number one. I believe this is 2024.
No, no, no.
I
Like
I mean not
you in high
not
school?
I mean 2014, huh?
Oh,
Yeah, this is when I was in high school, 2014,
okay. So
and this is when I was playing, and I was a freshman in high school, and so I was the best player on the team, right? So my coach had me coming off the bench because Austin Denny. I
no, go
can't even say
ahead.
his
Do
name.
say
I
it.
don't care.
Yeah, go
His
ahead.
man Austin Denny, his day was close on the board and stuff. So like
Mm,
they had me coming off the bench every time, but I was the best hitter on it. They had the best batting average. I was the best. I was the best player on that team that year.
do you think if you stuck it out, you probably eventually could have played?
Yeah, but I feel like it was kind of like, you know,
You
like
didn't. You fell out of love for it. Like you
yeah,
didn't.
because of the coaches. Like
Okay.
they grew up together, so they knew the parents. So it was like Jordan. He even talked about it, and he's like they wasn't gonna allow freshmen on the team, and they still play like they because they was familiar with them. So like they made sure they was gonna get a spot on the team. And like even with my coach was telling me like you the best player on this team. He don't know why he can't start you. But it's just like they never really had an answer. But I was the best player on the team. So it
Okay.
kind of killed my dream. And my next year I was like, then I lost it.
So talk about your masters. You got a master's degree.
Yeah.
Like what was that? People say they go get their masters. People say they gonna go back to school, but they see the workload, the mental capacity it takes for an average person to do that. And
Honestly, bro, I'm gonna be an honest person. I really hate school.
as we
Growing
all
up, I
do.
hated school. I really didn't even like care to do my work or care to do my homework. I always was scared. Like I never really trusted myself as far as me being smart or opening up and actually like feeling like I have a voice. So like, all honesty, people felt like, oh, I was the funniest person. I'm outgoing. Oh, I was this and that. But deep down inside, I really didn't know who I was, truthfully. So like, yeah,
Okay.
like I just didn't know who I was, and just learning me, it felt good.
Okay. So we're gonna talk about you right now.
It
I'm
felt
saying
good.
you're a general manager at Superstar Car Wash. I'm saying that's a. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't never really went to car wash growing up. So I
Hmm.
don't know of Superstar. But the more you at that hole, it's like, all right.
And what's crazy, I got my master's while at Superstar, and before that, it's like a story behind it. Like I started a trucking company with my brother, and this is where I left for car wash before this, and I was assistant manager. And shout out to my boy Victor Clark. He put me on working at a car wash when I got out of college at PV, and I was staying out there in PV, and I was working at Whitewater, and that's where it first started. So like I was making
What's
like
something about the car wash that keep you? Like, what make you keep going back to a car wash out?
I don't know, like that's why I'm like so this really is so when I when I left from the trucking company, I got into the trucking company and we was doing good and everything. And I already worked at a car wash previous before the trucking company, so like everything was going good. We was trying to do it on our own, learning this and that. I got a credit line at 18,000, and we
Mm,
rented trucks. And yeah, so I had good credit. My credit was at like a 750, so I know I can get the money. So I
right.
got an 18,000 credit line and with my own bank, with my Chase Bank, and we rented our trucks, but the Penske was taking all our money because we had to give them. money each week of basically how many miles and basically like what we had to pay. So we had to pay like 600 plus the mileage. So however much far we went, that's how we much had to pay. So we was paying at least like 3,000 a week, and we had dedicated lanes. So we was going to like California. We was going to Phoenix first, then California. We was moving furniture and stuff there back. So we was making at least like 7,000, but plus we got drivers. Then
Right.
we got to pay for other things. So like the rent was really taking everything away. Then it kind of went to a hole, and we had to go back and like, bro, I lost everything. So like I had to really start over. Like I had to start from ground up again, like from losing like $10,000, $15,000
Right.
to like not having nothing no more.
So right now you're the general manager. So talk about climbing the company ladder.
So it started. You was there.
Yeah, I was. I tried to keep it
So
out of it,
just
but
right after, I sat down for a month, and then I'm like, okay, bro, you got to get back to you. You already been through this before. You overcame things like this. I can't nothing stop you. You know who you are. And I found who I was, and I always trusted who I was. So it's like I'm gonna be patient and stay consistent, and let's figure it out, and let's plan this new journey. So I was like, all right, bro, let me go to another car wash. I always worked at a car wash. I already had some type of experience, but I didn't fully know the car wash like I do now, just because I'm a general manager. But when I went to Superstar in DeSoto, it's a dude named Rob, and I went there and I said, hey, I need a job. He said they was hiring for managers, but they wasn't hiring for a manager at DeSoto because it was a dude that I'm managing now. That's the ASM Crazy Work. That
wow.
was already the manager there. And so I'm like, I'm waiting a week. Next thing you know, I get a call from him. He like, hey, bro, I seen that your application. Can you come up to Irving? I said, Irving? I said, that's like a good 35, 40 minutes. I might have to take a tollway just to get a little early.
Right.
Or if I don't take tollway, it's gonna be some traffic.
Right.
So what's the money talking about? You see what I'm saying? Because I'm coming from DeSoto to Irving. So I'm like, all right, bro, this could be the start. Like I just need some money just to get back on my feet. I'm still in school right now. I'm trying to finish my master's at the time. So I'm like, all right, bro. I go up there, boom. He said, hey, can you start this tomorrow? I'm there. He had a
No
little
questions
interview,
asked.
no questions
Yeah.
asked. Like at this point, I just need the money.
Exactly.
And I had a purpose. Like I'm gonna get this money. I'm gonna get my master's. I'm gonna go find, the typical job that everybody want to find when they get out of college or when they
Exactly.
get a degree.
Something
So
that you could walk into and
walk
like you feel
into and
comfortable.
feel
Okay.
comfortable and be like, okay, I'm gonna be relaxed for a good 5 years, and then if I do want to branch off and build my own business,
Okay, hold on. What's your plan? He was going boy. What's your
Hey,
plan?
baby, that's why I'm here. I'm here to
Okay.
talk. I'm
What
here to, spit whatever I feel. You see what I'm
okay.
saying?
What's your plans with the car wash? You the general manager. So you really
Yeah.
close to that guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
I came a general manager from a shift lead position into ASM to a general manager. It took me 6 months because I dedicated. I was like, bro, I'm gonna actually take it serious and dedicate my time to this and see where this can really go. And they was actually paying, so it's like, all right, bro, why not? I learned it. Being a general manager has really taught me a lot of things. It's taught me the business aspect of learning structure, building relationships with different people, building a bond with your team, understanding them the purpose of what their job title is, and just being a mechanic, electrician, all the different things that I never thought I was gonna be doing that I'm doing now. And I'm young, I did it all while doing my masters and then having a son at the same time. So it's
okay,
like
hold on. I got you. So
life is good.
what was the biggest like what's the one moment you looked in the mirror and said, all right, I gotta grow up. Like I gotta tap into something different. Something that made you like more self aware, like more mature a little bit.
Really, I could say, bro, it was right when I kind of got to like college or like my sophomore year. I kind of like changed like the way that I was moving and thinking emotionally and feeling like, oh, I gotta go get this girl, I gotta get this girl and get this. But it's like that's not gonna get me nowhere.
Right.
And then I start learning stocks. I start learning different things like COVID. Like I was with Josh every single day. We learning business about what y'all business. Channel 3. It was like just tapping into a different person and learning different things, and understanding like just growing. So I kind of take that as that in COVID year, and that kind of like coat me to who I am now. And it just
What's life like as a dad?
as a dad, it's amazing. Like waking up being next to your loved one, the girl that you love forever, that you want to cherish forever, that you want to be with forever, and build a bond with, build a foundation. And my son, like with my son, like seeing him grow up from a young one, from us going to is the NICU, like my son coming out early, and just seeing him grow, from that having the struggles, the stress, and things like that to now, like he dang there trying to beat me up now. He look just like me, so it's like it's a blessing.
What is everyday life for you with that? Like
Everyday life, shoot, gonna go, get up, go to work, go back home. What's up, baby? What's up, dad, baby? Feed him. Go home and be a dad. Like that's really what it is. It's just it's just a different feeling like that you never felt before because you never have ever been in this position. And it's like you have somebody that you have to take care of, look over, make sure that you show them the things that you did in the past and where you got to, and structure them the right way, and let them know all the resources that is out here that you can actually utilize and build with other people, with your friends, just like I'm trying to do right now, build with my friends and become the biggest that we can be. Like we all got our different avenues that we have and that we're trying to build our own. So it's just like trying to teach him that. And if he can complete that and understand and be patient, stay consistent, I mean, shit, you're gonna be a demon, boy.
what's your
And I
purpose?
mean that in the most godly way.
Yeah, for sure. I got you. What's your purpose with that? What's your purpose in life with that? Like, where do you want to? I know you want him to be. You want him to be him. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You want him to grow up and do things that you probably don't agree with that you did growing up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Teaching him the right from wrong. So I guess I'm trying to ask, like, do you feel like, damn, I got a son for real? Like, or is it like,
Yeah, I got a son. Like, I mean, I got another me.
and I'm just speaking because people being around you, like people
You see,
growing up with you, we didn't
bro,
expect,
like,
you know
bro,
what I'm saying?
it's this is amazing.
Yeah,
Like another me, crazy word. You're not going to like, you're not going to win.
yeah,
Like in the Sweeny, the family, like how we are, it's like, boy, that's just like another star coming in. I'm like, it's just different. And then, he got another brother coming, so it's like I feel like I'm him.
right,
Especially get two boys and like who like that's something every man dreams of.
right.
And to be me and to where I came from, the man that I am now, it's like it's a blessing.
I ain't gonna ask no. I'm gonna leave it on that. Then leave it on that.
Yeah.
So business, you're a business line. You're a business minded person. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? You tap into it quick. You know what I'm saying? You don't shy away from those talks. Like in 5, 10 years, let's say 10 years, where do you want to see that knowledge lead to? As far as like, it could be a business, it could be you doing real estate, anything like what you hell, you could open 10 superstars by then, or Jalen car washes.
Yeah.
Where do you see yourself in
Yeah.
10
So
years?
like as far as business wise, just learning. Like I'm still learning everything right now. I'm just still like trying to understand my journey. Like I said, I started the trucking company. Like I already know where I can tap into right now if I truly really wanted to. So it's just like I'm just building my money right now, and I feel like there's things under the table where I'm still trying to get to. So it's like I really can't even tell you like this is where I'm gonna go right now. But I'm definitely am planning a lot of things and getting to the point where, all right, so boom, this is what I'm going to tap into. This is what I'm truly going to focus on, and this will, and get all what I need, like the startup costs and everything like that to build that business up. So as far as like right there, I'm still working. That money, I'm just letting that money grow. I'm still letting that mental keep grow as well. I'm learning every single day.
I want to give you a story.
Talk to me.
2016.
Oh boy.
2016, we are in Red parking lot. We see Facebook.
Uh
They finna come up us. They finna come shoot this hoe up.
huh.
You know where I'm going with this, right? And
Boy,
they say, hey, if you, it's optional to come to school today.
yeah,
And you used to come pick me up every morning, drive me to
man.
school, and we in the car. So what's the conversation like in the car from your point of view?
I mean, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I kind of, I ain't gonna lie, I'm finna blank out because I kind of don't remember. If you kind of could, like,
I get okay. So we in the car, right?
yeah,
And we see the alert. You call
uh
your
huh,
mama. Say,
uh huh,
mama, hey, somebody shooting up the school. They
yeah,
said we ain't gotta come today. And she said you ain't got to. And I
yeah,
call my mama.
yep. There you go. That's what I
She
wanted you to
like,
say.
well, why would you not go to school that day? You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? I said,
Well,
well, Jalen
not
not.
going.
And then she said, okay, ask Miss Deborah. If Miss Deborah says school, you ain't gotta go. And I said, no. Where did we go?
We went straight to Jordan House. I ain't lying, baby boy. Hey, that was woo! I was happy.
But
You
at
know we weren't going to school. You know we was going straight over there to try Miss
but
Charlie's
you know,
house
at that time, I say that story to bring it up. Like
because
at that time, I
that's
didn't.
when you first met him.
No, no, no,
Oh no, that was right.
no, no, no. That was my like second
Oh,
time.
that was the second time. That was the second time. First time over there, huh?
But I wanted to say you kind of rekindled that friendship a lot.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Because after that, shit, that was my sophomore year.
yeah,
So after that, we hung out every day.
bro. It's because like, bro, me and Jordan, like, bro, we was like, we seen each other every single day.
Right,
Like there was no day. There's damn near like if I was gone, it was like just because it was like 2 or 3 days.
right,
So like that's the reason why. Like once you came in, bro, you was with us every single day because I was always with them at their crib every single day. Like I actually grew up with him, you know, seen from the rent house, seen their house built, and it was like I lived down there at their rent house when they was there. So it was like I was
right.
there at weeks. So it's like the bond was just different. So when you felt that bond, it was like, oh shit, I want to be with my brothers every single day.
On
That's
God,
how it was.
on God. Appreciate it. I didn't think you remembered that story, but I just
Yeah,
wanted
yeah, I
to bring
definitely remember that. I
bring
definitely
that up.
remember us going to the house.
Man, on this one, episode 3, Jalen Sweeney. Appreciate you, bro, for stopping by. We out.